Hey my Aquas, welcome to your love reading. So per usual, I'm going to do a you versus them spread. I'm placing you over here, Aquarius, the person you're thinking of on this side. Energies can be reversed. So if this side sounds more like you and hits home, reverse, okay? Now, all I ask is that you don't force any messages or things to fit. You will know if this story is for you, if it's not making any sense, or you just feel as though it's not hitting home. It's not your time, okay? Well, I just don't want people taking messages that aren't meant for them. A lot of people get stuck on every Aquarius reading or every reading is going to resonate personally. Not necessarily the case, but if you did want a personal reading to tap into your own energy, see the description box below. All right. Surrounding energy for Aquarius in love, please. Love energy for Aquarius. Okay. So we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So if you have been feeling the need to disassociate yourself and reevaluate all relationships, be it friendship, work, actual love, this is you wanting to step into your own and realize that as a humanitarian, you've been giving a lot and it's just naturally what you do. But sometimes it's not reciprocated. And the lack of appreciation and the lack of attention sometimes gets the best of an Aquarius, and they start to detach and they start to lose interest. So this here is saying love yourself first. Take that moment, step back. You stepping back and you creating your own boundaries and setting up standards for yourself is going to attract more people. And if not more people, the person that you really are strongly connected to. Just because you step back doesn't mean that you don't care for them anymore. There's a strong pull. There is an alluring aspect to this, and maybe you feel as though you're too tied and too dependent on this, and you need to back away for a minute because things aren't as fair as they should be. All right, what's going on in love for Aquarius? Some of you are standing strong, holding on, preserving yourself, possibly being stingy with your time, your energy, clinging on to all of your resources and eliminating options, becoming clear on your options moving forward. Two more, please, Spirit, for Aquarius. Yeah. Some of you may have felt that your person had too many options or was unclear on what to do, so you made the decision for them. You walked away. Don't get me wrong, there's disappointment here. You didn't want to do it, but it's one of those, if you're not going to choose me, I'm going to choose me, or I'm going to make this easy for you. And quite frankly, you are stressed out about it. This is something you didn't want to do. But I feel like for your well-being and your mental health, you had to. It wasn't making sense anymore. And Aquarius, you don't feel with emotions usually. You think how you feel. And if it's not making sense, it's time to get up out of there. This could also be walking away and finally being able to rest, finally being able to put all your attention and depression and overanalyzing ways of thinking, finally putting a stop to it. For materials. Yeah, you started taking back your own energy and no longer giving anymore because you were investing too much into something that just wasn't giving back. There was nothing coming from this. It's like a bad investment. It wasn't worthy of your time anymore or your efforts. So the choice became clear to you. You took off the blindfold. You realized what you wanted, what was obtainable, and you sought for your own security. And you made the decision to possibly be impulsive about it, maybe not communicate in the best way, but you got agitated and you might have said some hurtful things. But now you want to be single and thriving. You want to focus on you. You want to focus on your money. This right here wasn't serving you and you got tired of it. Unfortunately, you waited until it was, as an Aquarius, you tend to give until you've given 120%. And then right after that, it's like, okay, I've given my all, completely cut off. There is no in between. And you've made that decision. Focus on you and your money. So 7 of emotions in reverse. You coming clear of a choice, eliminating options, remove. Yeah, you became clear on your direction or what choice to make because this wasn't going anywhere. There was no stability here. There was no promise. There was no guarantee. And it wasn't that it was too slow. It just wasn't happening at all. It was super stagnant. So you created healthy boundaries. You started to block out external factors and everything that was keeping you from seeing things clearly. You found clarity. You found your inner voice. And there wasn't much to it. It was truth. So you saw a new beginning. 8 of emotion. Yeah, you're walking away from little effort, from someone just barely giving the bare minimum, lack of communication, walking away from all the challenges and the issues at hand, the stagnancy. You were never able to move forward with this person. There was always a blockage. And you just figured that this was no longer victorious and you had to walk away. Yeah, you felt like this was dishonest. And it doesn't have to be like from a cheating standpoint. More so dishonest, like someone was just withholding information from you, whether it's how they feel, how they express things. But you were just tired of always being in the unknown. Anything else? Yep, so you decided to let go and let God. All right, 9 of voices in reverse. Yeah, finally getting rest, focusing on work. But it could be a mask. You could be distracting yourself because in reality, you're heartbroken. You want to balance this out, but there's conflict. And honestly, I think you go back and forth with yourself thinking that what could possibly come from this, from reaching back out? You know, are things really going to change? So you're stopping yourself from moving back towards them. You're holding yourself back, I should say. Because you're tired of being bored and unfulfilled. You're tired of not being happy. All right, let's see what your person is going through. All right, overall love energy for Aquarius's person. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So your person could be codependent, financially, emotionally, what have you. This is just the feeling of your person doesn't really have their stuff together at this moment. They could also be codependent on you. Doesn't have to be, but it's just someone who's not really in the position to give. They just aren't in the position to give, whatever that may mean. All right, from Aquarius's person's perspective, how are they viewing this relationship? I see them wanting you to be happy. I see them viewing you as someone who is choosing your happiness above all else. I also see that there might be some blockages when trying to figure out how to approach you from Aquarius's person's perspective. Your person is also not able to move towards you or know how to move towards you. There might be some challenges in order to get to you, especially if this is long distance. There's a car here. There could be actual literal travel issues, but they see that you have a lot to give and you're very strong, you're independent, you're full of love, and they want to come towards you, but they're stopping themselves. This could be the lack of determination, the lack of ambition, motivation, what have you. They could just feel not in the right mindset because they are going through a lot. They're in like a mental torture chamber at this moment. Just overanalyzing everything. This is more so guilt and possibly to do with trying to prevent this from officially like really ending. And also the fact that this had potential to go somewhere, but it just never had the opportunity to grow. And you guys are mirroring each other. I just think that they feel your pain. I think without you expressing it, they know why you had to do what you had to do. And I think they just feel bad that things aren't different. Nine of Cups. Yeah, they see you independent, taking a leap of faith, not being scared, just going for it, following your dreams, wanting happiness. I think in a way your person wants the same thing, like not just for you, but for themselves too. This is also twin flame energy. Yeah, releasing the burden. That you finally set yourself free. That's how they're viewing you. You set yourself free, and it's going to bring you so much happiness because they realize this was tolling on you. Two of Wands. They're unsure of how to make this work though. They want to cooperate with you. They still want to be in your life if you guys are separated. They just don't know how to achieve that or work with you on this journey, even if it's a different role. Okay, so this is Earth energy. You have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But this is someone who sees you as stable. You get what you want. You're very independent. You're nurturing. You're grounded. You have a lot going for you. You could be a very hard worker as well and just work well with others. And I think they want a piece of that too, that security. Maybe they even want to communicate or collaborate with you, work with you, and talk some type of commitment. Maybe your person's in a relationship and this is why they can't get to you as much as they want to work with you. This could represent third party, and King of Pentacles is usually like the husband or the married one. One more. Too many. Just one more. What's in front of the King of Pentacles? Why is the King of Pentacles here? Come on, Spirit. Make it clear, please. Maybe they're waiting to become stable before they move towards you. They could be waiting on money, and then this is their way to come into you and try to work things out. Knight of Wands. Because remember, there's codependency here. So maybe this person's just not financially where they want to be, or where they can offer you something. Knight of Wands. I think the reason why they're not coming towards you is because there's clarity now. They think you completely moved on, and you're manifesting and doing your thing. They want to be hopeful. They view you as someone who literally can take nothing and create something. You're motherly, you're nurturing, it's an empress, you're a goddess. You're your own boss. And they're not confident they can change your mind. One more. I believe they know, like, you could be extremely intuitive. And you might intimidate them with your spiritual growth or your amount of faith, like not dwelling on things because you know what's meant for you will happen for you. So it's very easy for you just to cut things off and just move forward and let go and let God. And that's pretty intimidating. You know your worth. You're standing in your power. Nine of Swords. Yeah, feeling guilty for not communicating, possibly blocking you, for not coming in and asserting themselves, for being confident, for not taking charge and making the decision, or being decisive in the situation at all, for blocking out their heart space, and for being emotionally immature and unavailable, and for making you feel abandoned. But there is a sense of victory here. So whether or not this is going to turn around is one thing, but maybe they just see you as someone that's extremely victorious. Like, this is a woman standing by herself, you know, that is reaping all her benefits. This is someone who, even though went through all of this hurtful energy and all these trials, coming out on top regardless. All right, you guys, if you want to know your intentions of your person, what the potential outcome is, or where this is going, in the description box below, we can set up a personal read. But before I go, let's look at honest truths from your person, hidden truths. What would Aquarius's person have to say to Aquarius if they had the courage to do so? What are they hiding as far as feelings? True, honest feelings of Aquarius's person. One more time. Okay. Is it possible to forgive and forget? You've been in my dreams. Am I good enough for you? Childish energy. I want you. I never meant to hurt you. Better headspace. I'm trying to do the honorable thing. I have other people in my ear. Can I trust you? I feel empty. I can be myself around you. I will make things right between us one day. I can't find the right words to say. I couldn't let you get close to me. All right, Aquas, I hope this helped. Love and light.